Good afternoon, everybody. Here is a look at your headlines on this Monday afternoon. Parents can now receive notifications from their child's Instagram accounts. Plus, several people injured after a boat crash in Florida, and deputies investigating 2 shootings from over the weekend. Let's begin News 5 now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Glad to be back with you on this Monday afternoon. I took a little bit of time off with my family last week, and I feel invigorated and just feels nice to be back at work, but after having a week of relaxation. It's what we all needed this time of year. I hope you get a chance to relax a little bit from time to time. You forget how important it is to take a breather, and then you feel refreshed and ready to go when you come back. So let's go ahead and get to your big stories right now on this Monday. Number 5, Instagram. We're talking about parents in Alabama can receive notifications about their teens' Instagram accounts. Starting today, Meta will begin sending notifications on Instagram with information about the importance of providing the correct age online. The social media platform will use artificial intelligence to keep teens on an age-appropriate account if the program suspects teens lied about their age. Number 4. Pritchard's mayor announces he plans to run for re-election. Mayor Jimmy Gardner says he wants to continue leading the city for another 4 years. Gardner's been Pritchard's mayor since he was elected in 2016 when he defeated former mayor Troy Ephraim. Before becoming mayor, Gardner served as the city's police chief from 2010 to 2012. Gardner is holding an event tonight to formally launch his re-election campaign. Number 3, one person is dead and at least 6 injured after a boat crash in Clearwater, Florida. The crash happened around 8:45 last night near the Memorial Causeway Bridge. Investigators believe the crash was a hit and run caused by a boat that hit the Clearwater ferry. Investigators found the boat they believe was involved, but they have not found the driver. Number 2, a home is destroyed following a fire in the Dog River area. Mobile firefighters were called to a home on Venetia Road around 8:40 last night. When they got there, they found the 2-story home in flames. Firefighters say no one was inside the home and no one was hurt. The department is looking into what caused it. And number 1, the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office is investigating 2 weekend shootings in Fort Walton Beach, one of them deadly. Investigators say a man was killed and another man critically injured in a shooting at the intersection of Shirley Drive and Marler Street around 2:30 Saturday afternoon. The man who died was found shot to death underneath a tree. The other man was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. The first shooting happened 12 hours earlier on a different street. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. All right, everybody, it's time to get to our question of the day. Hopefully it's not too morbid for you. It was a little morbid for me when I saw it, but what do you think? Okay, we're asking you, if you could choose your last meal, what would it be? If you could choose your last meal, what would it be? If it was my last meal because I was dying, I'm pretty sure I'll have no desire to eat. I think what they were going for is people that when they're executed are allowed to say what they want their last meal to be, and they bring that in for them. Let's see. Tacos probably said Darcy. A dinosaur steak and at least a case of beer of my choice. Kimberly, oh my, I love bacon, a good lobster roll, crab legs, crawfish, smoked turkey, gravy, and biscuits, plus shrimp in a garlic butter sauce, and a good sweet tea to wash it down. All those things sounded good. Not seafood, says Mary. Aaron says shrimp with filet mignon. Cindy says cheese grits with butter, scrambled eggs, and crispy bacon with community chicory coffee and evaporated milk. Let's see. Joe says, my wife chose my last meal. We had sushi and stir fry. Terry says cheeseburgers and crinkle cut fries. So anyway, you guys had some fun with that. You weren't, worrying about technically your last meal. You were just thinking about some of the foods that you like. So thanks so much for participating in that question of the day. All right, now we're going to ask you what you think in our poll of the day about a statue that's very unusual. This one is in Gulf Shores, and we're asking you, what do you think of the volleyball Jesus statue in Gulf Shores? What do you think of the volleyball Jesus statue in Gulf Shores? Let's see. Well, Carolyn says the artist's mistake was labeling it Jesus. Looks more like a volleyball Terminator. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Probably scared the kids. Probably needs to change the name. That thing looks like a nightmare. So look at it. What do you think? What do you think about volleyball Jesus? I agree. I don't think it looks like Jesus at all. I agree. It kind of looks like a cross between maybe a pirate and the Terminator. What do you think? What do you think of that volleyball? Do you like it? You do not like it? No opinion? Even the hands are kind of creepy. Kind of looks like Edward Scissorhands. So, but he looks like he's about to spike the ball. So tell us what you think. It's definitely turning a lot of heads, which I'm sure was the artist's intention. So if you would like to give us your opinion, you can vote in that poll. You can also comment on what you think about the volleyball Jesus. And you can do that still for a few more hours. You can do that on WKRG's Facebook page, where I'm seeing many of you, or our WKRG.com website. So get involved. Tell us what you think. We love to hear from all of you out there. And that is going to do it for this edition of News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. I'll see you tonight for WKRG News 5 at 5 o'clock. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.